Girls love Beyonce. Girls love to fuck with your conscience. Girls hate when niggas go.
Next reason is to gain experience. To have experience doing certain things. Like when you go to art school, they're going to give you like projects and stuff like that are very close to what like people would ask from you in the real world. Or what employers or clients or whatever would be expecting from you in the real world. So like that's experience. Like a lot of the times when like employers ask how many years of experience I have, I'm counting the time that I've been in school because it's experience. Like if I started doing pieces for people for money my junior year of high school, and then I continue to do that all 4 years throughout college, that's experience. That's me doing freelance illustration for 5 years, 5+ years, 5 years. Some people might not agree with that, but I do, because it very much is the work that you put in, the experiences that you had, and yeah, so why start counting after you actually have like the degree when you've been doing the type of stuff that they're looking for the whole time? So yeah, I would definitely count that as experience, especially for someone who's like stuck on like, well, you have to have this many years of experience. Okay, I do. Because I've been doing that this whole time in art school. So like that's why you also should just make the most out of your time. Like even from the homework to like the small point assignments that's not really worth that much. You need to snap. You need to take every opportunity you have to really like learn what you can from it, do the best you can, like get all the deliverables, be real like professional with the way that you're putting things together. Like act like it's a real client, act like you're in your job, like you're already where you want to be, like you're not in school. Like, and that's something that I learned in one of my business classes in art school. She was basically saying like, when as you start to market yourself, stop putting art student, like start putting freelance illustrator, period. Like that's it. You've put in the work. Like you have put in the work to take on the title. You've done the things that these people do. You've done, like you're doing it. You did it. So stop being so like, I don't know, because I can definitely relate to how like when you're just starting out, you don't really put respect on your name as much because you feel like I'm just starting out, so like let me just like basically pay my dues first. Like let me get my name out. Let me like, yeah, like really show people why I'm that. But in all actuality, you don't have to wait for nobody to start popping your shit. Like pop your shit off rip because you put in that time. Like, so yes, you have a few years of experience. Even if you did just get the degree, you had to do something to get it, and that's called experience. So yeah, so make the most out of your time in school so that you have something to show for it and that you can claim that you really did like put in that work to get to where you are, and you have what it takes to maintain the same things that someone who started fresh or like without any type of college experience would have. The next reason is to figure out exactly what you want to do. Again, this is something that can kind of go for like regular college too, but often when you're going into college, you don't know exactly what you want to do. Like you just don't. So this will give you like the opportunity to figure out like if art is even something that you want to do for real. because some people end up, you know, like going to art school and they realize like this isn't even for me. So just going and like looking at the different majors and being around different like people and influences and learning different things, you get to really kind of figure out like your lane, where you want to go from there. Like, and there's so many like categories to go into with the art making field or the art field as a career or whatever. So yeah, it just gives you a good like a good chance to just sit down and really figure out where exactly you're trying to go with it. The next reason is to vibe with creatives. This is funny because like yeah, like art school really is a vibe for real. Like it's a lot of weird people, but it's also a lot of cool people too. Like it's like Hollywood Arts from Victorious. Like it really just gives like it gives you a different insight on creatives, people like you. And it's always good to be around like-minded people, like people who might have the same interests, the same goals. Like it's good to like bounce off different ideas with these people, and you know they actually know what they're talking about because yeah, they're artists too. Like a lot of the times when artists get advice from people who don't even make art, it's pointless. Like it's pointless. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't have any like technical, you know, they don't have any technical aspect of their opinion. It's not a constructive critique. It's often just based off of subjective things. So being in that type of environment gives you the chance to really be around real art makers, people with substantial opinions and feedback, and not even just that, but just like I said, being around like-minded energy and individuals and creative individuals. It can be very inspiring, very informative, very entertaining. So yes, I think for that reason you should most definitely consider going to art school. And the very last reason to go to art school is for the resources. This is bigger than what I ever imagined. Like, yeah, when I first got to art school, I did not expect so many resources. Like, from freaking different types of studios, printers, supplies, access to certain people, certain programs. Like my 4 years of being in art school, I was using Adobe programs for the free ski. Like no $20 a month. I'm getting it for free because of going to that school. Like they just pay for it automatically. You know, like we got a library, hella resources, teachers, they know hella, they've been through hella, so they're gonna give you advice. They could put you on with the right people, like just all types of stuff, from light boxes to just, it could be stuff that you never even heard of before but you have access to. Like what? It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's really just a chance to really run free. Like you could figure out stuff that you like to do that you never imagined, but just because you were presented with the opportunity to be around like those tools or whatever you use to do the activity, like you are getting a chance to really just figure out what you like to do, and you're given so much like time, space, and opportunity to do that. So I would definitely say that's something that you can take advantage of from being at an art school, is just having the chance to really be hands-on with all types of stuff. Like for an example, at my art school we have like a whole building dedicated to like wood shop and jewelry making, like really just hands-on stuff, ceramics, like sculptures, just all types of stuff. And they got all types of tools and stuff in there that I never even like heard of, never touched, never worked with. But I ended up like making a bronze piece. Like I made some ashtray out of bronze, and I kind of failed a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's not for me, but it's just the fact that I was able to even get the opportunity to play around with stuff like that and to see if it was for me and to do something cool. And the video I made doing it actually ended up going a little viral on TikTok. So it's just interesting to see like how you could work certain stuff and just end up like, you know, like really just doing something big that you never really imagined. So having the opportunity to really just take advantage of those resources for free, like I said, well, not for free because you're paying tuition, so you're paying to literally do so much, to learn so much, and the only thing you can do is just take advantage of every second of it. Like, make every dollar you pay for tuition worth it. I know a lot of people are like, college is too expensive to just only go for the experience or to just like see or whatever. And that's very much true. And for that reason, you need to milk everything like the whole time that you're there. Like, and looking back, because I'm about to graduate now, it's probably definitely more ways in which I could have like utilized certain things. There's always more ways to elevate yourself as an artist, as an individual, just period. Like, I just feel like that's very important to remember. With any experience you have, just understand like there's a reason why you're having this experience, and try to find it. Try to find a reason, find the purpose, and just, yeah, go crazy with it. And those are all the reasons that I feel you should go to art school. But again, the decision is up to you. Hopefully you make the right one. And hopefully y'all like this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Comment down below some more video ideas. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.